Hello and welcome to Matt's Mosh Pit, and tonight I'm going to be checking out Devil on My Tongue by Melissa Bonny. But before I get started, I just want to say thank you so much for all the love and support you've shown me and my channel so far. It truly means a lot and I could not do this without you. So folks, what can I say about Melissa Bonny that I haven't said 50 million times on this channel? If you've been a longtime viewer, you know that I love Melissa Bonny. I love everything she's done that I've heard, at least. Absolutely love her. I got to see her about a year and a half ago, maybe, or 2 years ago now, with it was Ad Infinitum, Seven Spires, and Camelot. And it was just such an amazing show, but she was by far the highlight. You know, she came out with Camelot, I want to say for like 6 or 7 songs, and definitely the highlight of their set, let alone the highlight of the Ad Infinitum set. So, and as luck would have it, in a couple weeks, I get to see almost that same show when Ad Infinitum is coming to town with Seven Spires opening up, which is awesome. Because I love Seven Spires as well. So all in all, it's going to be a great time. And so I'm very, very pumped up for that. So now let's get to this song. This song is off of her new solo album that's either come out or coming out, depending on when this particular video drops. And no matter what, I can tell you that as of recording this, it has not come out. So I know that I will be like the first person to get it as soon as it does come out, because once again, I love everything Melissa Bonny. The one thing I question, and one of the things where I'm really excited to hear it is, as far as I know, she writes songs with Ad Infinitum, and that's like her band. And I always wonder when people do solo albums, it's kind of like sometimes they're drastically different than their band, and that makes sense. You know, like for instance, if she was wanting to write like country songs or something, like I can see where that wouldn't fit with Ad Infinitum. But if sometimes people do solo work that sounds just like what they would do with, you know, their main band, and you kind of have to wonder, why didn't that happen? Like, why didn't the main band take it? I'm always fascinated when somebody goes off and does a solo project, especially like in her case, she's got a bunch of different bands that she's in. And then she also like collabs with a lot of people. So, you know, all I know is I'm just fascinated to see, you know, I'd be curious to find out like what sets this apart to where it had to be a solo versus a part of Ad Infinitum or Dark Side of the Moon, which in fairness, I think Dark Side of the Moon only does like, I think they do just covers, if I'm correct. So I can see where maybe it wouldn't work for Dark Side of the Moon, but what about Ad Infinitum? So anyway, with that being said, let's just get right to it. So this is Devil on My Tongue by Melissa Bonny.
I came here to bring the reckoning. Blood and tears to keep me satisfied. Got the devil on my tongue again. And a little taste of cherry wine. No, I don't know why I crave this vibe.
Wow. And folks, I need your help on this. I don't know if this is just for the video or is this true, but like, does she play all the instruments? You know, sometimes there's people that do, and that's why I like, if she does play all the instruments, big ups to her on that. And you know, even if she doesn't, she's still great, but that's kind of cool. Maybe I hope it's not just for the video, but please let me know in the comments.
With a hint of gin. No,
Wow, so there you have it. That was Devil on My Tongue by Melissa Bonny. And I now kind of understand why I can see how that song wouldn't necessarily fit with Dark Side of the Moon nor Ad Infinitum, because it definitely had I'd say more of a rock feel than a metal feel, if that makes any sense. But that's just the vibes I got. So it really does make sense as to why it would be more on a solo album rather than just, hey, can we just throw this on an Ad Infinitum album? Because I do think that there's enough difference to where it would make sense to do this. Anyway, well, you guys knew I was going to love it ahead of time, so it is what it is. But anyway, folks, let me know your thoughts on the video and leave comments, all that kind of good stuff. And with that being said, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.